Welcome to another Polygon MATIC update. So the price has not really done anything since our last update, which was kind of expected. I mean, currently the price chart pretty much looks like the XRP price chart, and I'm sorry for that comparison, but I mean, we have been going sideways since April of 2021. So yeah, I mean, I'm still bullish on MATIC or Polygon, whatever you want to call it, but I kind of want to see the price actually do something. Now, I know I said that this right here might be the fourth wave and now the next bull market will get a fifth wave move to the upside, but it's questionable because I mean, maybe the fourth wave is not in, and maybe we'll get another low before we actually go in the fifth wave. Because, I mean, this whole first wave move to the upside, by the looks of it, it's only a three-wave move to the upside, so it's questionable, and maybe we'll get a fourth wave move down before we actually get into this target zone right here. I mean, I can't really confirm anything until I see some kind of breakout. And until I see the price get to at least this level right here. As you can see, we actually got rejected by the 0.382 extension, the Fibonacci retracement of the all-time high and the bear market low. So yeah, I don't know what to think about this. We did not manage to form any kind of five-wave move to the upside after we did this, and the price has gone down pretty much ever since. So yeah, it's kind of questionable. And here, for example, we managed to get above the 50% extension, and then we got rejected. So expect this target zone right here to be very, very difficult to get through. But if we do manage to get above the 0.282, the 50% and the 0.618 levels, then I could see the price get to maybe $5 to $8 in this cycle. Now, I know the price action might look a bit boring, and I mean, I'm not going to say that it's not because it clearly is boring, but it looks very similar to what happened in the previous cycle. So in the previous cycle, we pretty much went sideways for, let's see, 580 days before we actually did something. So right now we have been going sideways for about, let's say, 1,157 days, which is obviously a lot longer than this, but you also have to keep in mind that this coin was not launched during the same time in the previous cycle. So the coin was launched in April of 2019, and we went to the all-time high in like December of 2021. So yeah, there are a couple of differences, but the price action still looks kind of similar to what's happening right now. Now, in my opinion, I mean, this whole move right here that happened in the previous cycle might look, I mean, it might be similar to what's happening right now. Obviously, I'm not sure about this because the wave count is a bit messy, but here we went up into a first wave move, then we went down into an ABC to form this second wave move down, and then the price pretty much exploded. And this cycle, I guess you could call this a first wave move to the upside, and this is an ABC structure, and maybe we bottomed in the second wave right now. I'm not sure. I mean, let's actually put some Fibonacci levels on here so we can see where we are at. So, I mean, we are below the 0.786 level, which is not really a good sign. I mean, maybe this was not a first wave move up, and maybe we are still into an ABC structure, which would be kind of bearish because that would mean we will need to go below the 31 cents level. So yeah, this whole move is very, very questionable. I don't know what's going on right now in the market, and I don't know what Polygon is doing. I mean, as you can see, it went down to like 42 cents and it managed to recover a bit, but the pump that we got after that was not anything too crazy. So yeah, very, very questionable. Let's actually go on the weekly to see what happened. So currently we are still below the 0.786. If this right here is actually the first wave move to the upside, it could not be the first wave move. Like I said, we could still be into an ABC structure. But if this is the first wave move up, which by the way looks like a three-wave move to the upside, which is not bullish, then I mean the price already went below the 0.786 level and we are very close to the validation point at 31 cents. And if we do not manage to at least break above this 0.786 level and then above the other resistance levels, then I don't know, maybe we'll get a new bear market low before we actually pump to the upside. And if we do get a new bear market low, I cannot really confirm 100% that we will actually go to the upside. So again, this whole thing is kind of questionable. Now, something more bullish that I noticed is that the other side almost got to the oversold territory on the weekly. And I mean, maybe you can call this bullish, maybe you can call it bearish, but here, for example, when we went to the oversold territory, we did pump like 400% in 245 days. And here as well, we almost got oversold and we pumped about 160% in 6 months. So maybe we'll do something like that again. Now, I don't know, I know the pumps took a very long time, which is kind of questionable because some other coins like ICP, for example, after it got oversold, well, it did not go oversold on the weekly, but after it went to a new low on the weekly in a very long time, it pumped like 88% in 17 days. But Polygon has not really done that. It has not done much of anything. So maybe we'll still get a pump, but I mean, this move is also kind of questionable. So yeah, in my previous video, I mentioned that maybe the price will be above this high right here by August 26th, but I mean, right now it does not look like that will happen. And why did I say that? Well, in the previous cycle, as you can see, after we bottomed and the second wave moved down, after the first wave up, it took about 56 days to break out. I guess you could take this as well. So it took about 63 days to actually get above this high right here. And I was comparing this move to what's happening right now. So if we do want that move to repeat, then we need to be above $1.29 by, let's say, September 2nd. So we have very little time left. I mean, today is July 31st, and I will upload this video tomorrow, so you'll see this on August 1st. And that means we'll get like another month, and Polygon, if it does not go up in August, and if it does not go above this high right here by September, then maybe you can expect to get another low before we actually bounce and pump to the upside. Also, I was talking about the RSI earlier. So in the previous cycle, we did something very similar to what we did right now. So basically, we put in lower lows on the RSI, as you can see, here, 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 here. And in this cycle, we did not put in lower lows, but we did go pretty low on the RSI, which looks very similar to what happened here. So here we went to that level about, let's say, 4 times, and now we have been to that level also 4 times. So maybe it's a sign that the price will finally start pumping, but like I said, I cannot confirm that. And this price action is kind of questionable. But if we do follow what happened here and we pretty much do nothing, then maybe we'll go sideways for another few months before we actually pump. But that's also not 100% guaranteed because, I don't know, it's kind of questionable. But if we do pump, I mean, when we pumped in the previous cycle, the RSI went crazy. So if we do pump, we do need the RSI to get to these crazy levels if we want to actually get a new all-time high. If we do not manage to get a new all-time high in this cycle, then in my opinion, this chart will most likely turn into a chart that looks like XRP. And do we really want that? Well, I don't think we do. So let's hope Polygon actually manages to recover and manages to break above the resistance levels right here, and then we'll worry about everything else. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today. I don't have anything else. If you enjoyed this video, maybe check out our Patreon for some bonus content, and like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.